Hello Canterbury and welcome to Canterbury Live on Tuesday the 24th of February. Well, I'm going to ask you a question to all those ladies out there, and there might be a couple of chaps as well. Do you wear high heels when you're driving? Well, you may want to think about it because of course the old heel can get wedged, in particular underneath the accelerator, and one of our dear friends here had an accident this morning. I won't name names, but it did give her obviously a big fright. Wasn't pretty, but made food for thought for us around the office that probably we shouldn't be wearing our heels when you're driving. So anyway, and thank you to the Christchurch Police. Two lovely officers looked after her this morning. But yeah, food for thought to those ladies out there when they're wearing heels tomorrow morning or driving home tonight. Well, the home show, it's happening from Friday the 20th of March to Sunday the 22nd. Under one roof, you can have so many options and tips for your new home or renovating, and we have some double passes to give away. So there we are. All you need to do is go to our Facebook page, leave us a message or call us on 03 3777 033. Coming up on today's show, we are meeting a couple of young ladies who are exuberating all this amazing energy and talent of dance, and so I look forward to meeting them later on. We also have Shirley. She's the queen of giftware at Terra Viva, and she has some wonderful choices for your home. There's always lots and bits and bobs there available at Terra Viva. And Tony, an old friend of CTV, Harold's Fabric, is here to show us some of his wonderful fabrics. But first up, as we spoke yesterday, as promised, we are making pizzas on location with Nicola Freya and Nourish.
One of the best things you can have in the freezer is some homemade pizzas. So when we have leftover meat or anything from a meal really, I quite often whip up a pizza and pop it in the freezer. So I've got some chicken left over here, and I'm just going to make a couple of pizzas up and show you some examples. So in the pan here, I'm just going to heat up a little bit of oil, and I like to try and add some vegetables into the pizzas as well. So I've got a little bit of onion and some red pepper, which I have just partly cooked. Just let those sizzle away for a wee bit. And then I've just got some chicken that I've shredded. I'm going to pop that in too. And this pizza is going to be a teriyaki style pizza. So just while that's sizzling away, I'm going to add some teriyaki sauce and let that heat through. And it just has a nicer texture if you do actually heat it in the pan beforehand, rather than just popping teriyaki sauce on the pizza and hoping that it will all mix together in that way. Just if you heat it through, it just seems to be nicer once it's finally cooked on the pizza. So I'll just let that have a bit of a sizzle. So that's just adding some teriyaki sauce there. Give that a wee bit of a stir. All right. Now I've got a couple of pizza bases here, and I've just put a little bit of pizza base topping on that and just spreaded that out. And I've got a couple of pizza trays. They're really good just for using, because you can pop them in the freezer and you're not worried about putting your actual pizza trays in the freezer and losing them for a while. So on these, I'm just going to sterilise my hands. I have washed them before, but because I'm going to be popping the topping on here with my hands. So we've got just some slices of chicken for this one. And this is just going to be the good old traditional chicken cranberry and brie. And if you've got a little bit of chicken there, then it's nice to have a decent amount, because it gives you a really decent meal with a good bit of protein, and if you can add your vegetables or a bit of salad on the side, that's great too. So little bits of chicken there. And then the brie, this is a great way if you've got cheese in the fridge and you think, oh, that's coming to the end of its life, what are we going to do with it? This is a great way, make something out of it and put it in the freezer, and it holds its life, of course. So pop those on there like that. And you can cut that smaller if you like. Some of it's a little bit chunky, and that's brilliant. Right, put that out of the way, and then we're just going to dollop a little bit of the sauce on there. So if you can just get that running around in a circle like that, that really looks neat. So that's that one done, the chicken cranberry and brie. And I can smell this teriyaki sauce absolutely beautiful in there. So I'm just going to pop that onto the pizza and spread it out. And it looks like there's so much there, but once you spread it out, it's great to have a decent amount. So just spread that out over the pizza. And then that's all set to go too. And we're just going to pop a little bit of cheese on there. Just hold on 2 seconds. Well, you don't need too much cheese really with this sort of pizza. Just a little bit on the top. And that's all ready to go into the freezer just as it is. So I just pop those in a freezer bag and name them and date them, pop them in the freezer and they're ready to go. And they are fantastic when you have friends come round or family and you want to make a meal in a hurry, and you can just go to the freezer, bring out these delicious pizzas and pop them in the oven and you're ready to go. You will have seen me during the segments sanitise my hands with a Skin Technology hand sanitiser. Now we've got a prize pack for you. If you like our Facebook page, which is Nourish Nutrition Limited, then you could be in the draw for the hand sanitiser, some sunscreen, some after sun care, even some foot and hand warmers and some lip balm. The total package is worth more than $130, so you can be in the draw for that if you like the Facebook page before the end of tomorrow night, Wednesday night. Good luck.
Yum. Oh, that pizza. I was just talking here with Shirley. Some great options there for the old pizza.
Really yum.
Well, the gift queen of Terra Viva, you're back with some gorgeous bits and bobs as you do.
I am.
My goodness. This is lovely. I love the colours.
It is really pretty, very serene, really, really classic, very Canterbury. A nice clean look, white and blue would be our top seller over everything. We have tried modern and retro and we do those, but this we do a lot more. Very clean lines and it's just timeless.
It is timeless.
Yeah.
I love the glassware. So let's talk about a few of them, Shirley. So the big one at the end.
Yes.
So that is a jar of sorts.
It is.
But a vase.
Oh, it could be a vase. Lots. You could fill it up with water, float lilies in it. Dry in the winter time with nothing around, pretty leaves.
Pine cones.
Pine cones,
Yeah.
walnuts, beautiful. And equally in the summertime, fill it up with pretty other things.
Yeah. A lovely wedding present.
A very nice wedding
It's
present.
wedding season at the moment, aren't we?
It
It's
is.
always hard to buy.
It is. Engagements, but also equally 50th birthdays for mum or mum's friend or auntie, beautiful as well. But also, you know, very clean modern line, so equally for young 21-year-olds setting out.
That's right. Can we just look in front? You've got a little pot plant that's in a
I have
hole
it.
there.
That's just a little bedding plant, lobelia. I've just popped that out of the pot and just popped it in there, so that will last inside for probably a week or so, and then you'd pop it outside. But you can just ring the changes with that. It's very pretty.
That's
And
gorgeous.
just little French country jugs, and of course with Easter coming up, we've got the dear wee rabbit there, but he's still pretty and still Frenchy.
It is very cool.
He's cute. So
and there is that a cake slice, isn't it?
that is a cake slice, still in. Those they could be equally used for cheese. Doesn't have to be cake.
Right.
Nice cheeses. Take the slice away. Got a lovely stand there to
You can
use.
never have too many of those.
No, I don't
either.
think so.
Because I actually use a cake slice when I'm baking for cookies, because I just get under, some of those cookies stick a little bit more than you should. But it's got a lovely handle on it, though.
It has. It's
the
really
whole French look.
It is the French look. But equally, we can whip all this away, and I'll just show you what we can do and give ourselves a very modern look. Quickly,
Right.
hopefully we're going to do this.
And we didn't even we glossed over it, but the scarf you've got in your hand, you just took off. Of course, at Terra Viva, you've got some gorgeous choice of scarves. I'll hold that. Lovely,
Yes, you do that. And
that's
I'll just
beautiful.
put together a few little pieces that suddenly take our little Frenchy theme to a very cool contemporary look. Probably just take that away. Don't need that.
It's like a Trojan horse over there.
I'm hoping we're not going to make a real hash of this, but
No,
you
you
know, This is a really cool look. Some artificial fruit, and you can just ring the changes.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Put that back on there, and instantly you've got a kind of a nice little modern, you know.
It looks so
It's not going to
fresh.
have the labels on them, but
No.
But you know, kind of a nice contemporary look.
Oh, they're so realistic.
Yeah, beautiful. We sell a lot of artificial fruit and flowers over
It'd be quite
the
funny.
way.
Can you imagine how many people actually at someone's home and they're out and they think, oh,
Yeah.
I just feel like a bit of an apple.
Indeed. And we have a little thing where the mums or the customers come in and they say, oh, my husband knew how much I'd spent on these, because most of them would probably be about $10 each, which is probably a bag of fresh fruit.
Well, yeah,
But
true,
still,
but
us girls, we like our look.
I know, and I think it's just an easy, fresh thing to do for your
Yeah.
home. These wooden pieces here, so
The
what's this one?
obelisk,
It's amazing.
fabulous, isn't it? Great for a man, a great man present, as is the sort of the war horse there. He's really beautiful, but it gives you that kind of antique-y feel. So
Yeah.
even though it's contemporary, you can go into a nice sort of antique, classic, modern French style.
And hardy as well, and
Yeah.
and just quietly, not a dust collector.
No, we don't want those.
No, we don't want those in house. Hey, who's the mighty fine man that's sitting to the left of you?
He's very handsome fellow. Yes, another thing that we sell. He's gorgeous. This look is very in. We do dogs and ducks and all sorts of things, but it's quite a contemporary look at the moment, but also timeless.
It is.
Yeah.
You've got lots of different cushions there, and that because if you can't afford to get, say, a new lounge suite and you maybe heart set on it, but you just can't, cushions can lift it, can't they?
Yeah, cushions, and I've got some little extras down here. Beautiful flowers. You know, ring the changes. Take a few. You know, put some new things in your big glass jar. Some new artificial flowers. A couple of new cushions.
I can't
You've
believe
got a
those
whole
are
new look.
artificial though, Shirley. They
Fabulous,
are just,
aren't they? Just gorgeous.
Now, if you're like me, yes, and you're probably sitting at home going, how much are they? Because I actually do like to know how much things are.
This?
So what are they? All different.
$16.
Wow.
So you don't even need a bunch.
Look at the detail though.
3 of those would be just fabulous in a nice simple vase. Absolutely
What
gorgeous.
Stephen can do with that there, but that is just incredible. The detail there, it is
Absolutely beautiful.
And all these and much more at Terra Viva. Go down and chat with Shirley and the team there. There's
We'll
lots
be there.
You're sport for choice really at Terra Viva,
We are,
aren't we?
and we're pretty good with advice as well. So yeah,
Good on you. We'll
no
see you next
worries.
time, Shirley.
Okay.
Now stay with us after the break. We are meeting 2 beautiful girls that are amazingly talented. Stay with us.
Regardez-moi, je sais comme de voguer elle. Collection printemps-été.
Have you got creepy crawlies scurrying through your house? Or is your problem a bit bigger? Well, we can help. Being Canterbury owned and operated for 10 years means we've learnt a thing or two about our local invaders. We have the option of non-toxic chemicals to provide a healthier environment for you and your family while evicting those nasties. And satisfaction is guaranteed. So eliminate the problem quickly and safely. For a full range of services, visit our website, elitepestcontrol.co.nz.
Welcome back to Canterbury Live, and as you see, Shirley leaves and I'm left with 2 beautiful girls here. I'm joined by Juliet. Hello, how are you? And Shalise from the Leaving School of Dance. Welcome to Canterbury Live. Now, you, in your small time on this earth, you have done some extraordinary things, my goodness, girls. But let's touch on, you do come from the Leaving School of Dance. So how long have you been dancing?
I've danced since I was 3 doing competitions, so a long time.
3? Oh, so you're just like an old hat at this now, aren't you? And how about you, Juliette, sorry?
I've only been dancing for 4 years.
Only?
Yeah.
That's a lifetime, 4 years. And I believe we've actually got a piece because I'm seeing here, 11 School of Dance, you won first place at the Nationals, is that correct?
Yes.
That's pretty amazing because I would imagine that there's quite a lot of talent throughout New Zealand and to actually come across and be competing against the best is huge. How did you find it?
It's really fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it important to have a good team environment with it?
Yes.
Okay. I guess the mums and dads are very important though, aren't they?
Oh, very much.
I don't like those stage mums that you see on the telly. They're not like that. They're not going all these sorts of things. Okay. Well, let's see one of your clips from the school and then we'll have a look at you later.
This is the story of a bird with no wings, but certain that it can fly. Sailing on love into the headwinds, forcing its way by and by. If only we were as strong as this bird, our spirit would never die. What do we name it? Hope is the right word. Hope is the bravest, most beautiful bird in the sky. Only hope can light the way. Only hope can heal the heart. Only hope can keep the clouds from hiding the moon and the stars.
The costumes are amazing. Is that one of the fun things about dancing as well?
Yeah.
So who creates the costumes for you? Does that come down to the mums?
Depends whether it's solos or teams, but usually the dance teacher.
Oh, very clever indeed. What a busy lady she is. Well, Shalise, you won the prestigious Dance of the Year title in January 2013, and I believe there was 7,000 people in the audience.
Yes.
Does that faze you at all, or do you just not think about them?
Oh, I was so nervous, but it was good because all you could see was like black. You couldn't see anyone, which helped, I guess.
That is helpful. Well, we've actually got
Yeah.
a piece now with you dancing, so let's enjoy that and have a look at it.
No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside and we can't break through. There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it. But after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh.
Wow, I was just so impressed with those leg kicks. You're amazing. And just asked you if dance is what you want to do as a career, and would you agree?
Yes, definitely.
Oh. Juliette, what is the one thing about dance that makes you do it?
Well, I just enjoy the feeling, and you just get lost in dancing, and you just love it.
That sounds lovely, getting lost in dance. That sounds beautiful. Well, we have a clip of you as well because you became a national champion for ballet. You won 3 platinum golds, which sounds like it's a music industry awards night. That won 3 platinum golds. My goodness! And here is Juliette now.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. You're never coming around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous. The best of all the years have gone by. Every now and then I
And there she is. Now, the girls have been selected to be Junior Associates of New Zealand School of Dance for 2015. Congratulations to you both. I see big, big things for you both. You're just an absolute delight and obviously make your parents very, very proud. So well done to you all. Stay with us after the break. We catch up with Tony from Howard's for a break.
Regardez-moi, le look était social.
Espresso Car Wash. Bring back the shine with options from an express wash for just $28 up to a fully detailed interior and exterior grooming package from just $63. We also offer services such as interior shampoo, wax and polish, aircon treatment, odour eliminator, vehicle de-stickering, the list goes on. And don't forget our gift vouchers, no matter what the occasion. Espresso Car Wash at 5 great Christchurch locations. Corner Lincoln Road and Morehouse Ave, The Palms, Northlands, Ferrymead and the Hub Hornby.
For news, views and local stories, the Christchurch Star.
Opus is recreating the heart of Canterbury. From large-scale projects to commercial buildings. Your design, your vision. Opus.
I just realised I actually look like one of those umpires. You know,
Oh, you got like
Yeah.
the ice hockey umpire, the black and white stripes going on.
Stuff
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on. That's like totally.
You any good at
I
ice
did on
skating?
purpose. Hell no. No, I know, but I'll have to on those like walking frames to
Right.
go around. That's bad. Gordon, huge week in sport in Christchurch, eh?
Yeah, it's huge. Probably one of the biggest weekends for sport in Christchurch that I could think of in history. I mean, obviously got the opening ceremony for the Cricket World Cup tomorrow night. The Black Caps actually they're playing in a warm-up game today, their last warm-up game before it kicks off. Friday night, the Crusaders are in action, the first game of the Super Rugby season. And then Saturday, you've got the opening game of the Cricket World Cup. And the coast to coast, which is normally, you know, a big feature thing for whenever it falls in any weekend. But, you know, this year, you sort of almost got to go, oh, it's actually, you know, that's also going on Friday and Saturday as well. So absolutely massive.
Do you think it's actually, speaking of coast to coast, I mean, the Spates coast to coast, do you think it's actually killed a bit of the buzz for the event because there's so much about the cricket?
Not really. I think it just adds to the whole, you know, things are actually happening in town this weekend. Because, I mean, historically, you know, when the cyclists on the Saturday afternoon come through into Christchurch and then to Sumner, although this year it's going to be New Brighton, which
is great.
Cool, add a new element to it. You know, you're going to have people going to the cricket and then also people, it's normally down, I don't know what the route this year is, but normally down, you know, Brom Street and stuff. You always see the people in the deck chairs as they cheer them on coming through. So I think it's going to be absolutely massive, all going to be happening.
And what do you think is so special about the coast to coast? I mean, because it is a high performance day. Well, there's one day, isn't it? There's 2 days and 1 day, isn't there? But what makes it so unique, though, do you think?
I think just for those endurance guys, I think, you know, this is one of the big world events around the world on their calendar, and everyone wants to say, you know, I won the coast to coast. I am the endurance athlete sort of thing, the multi-sport man or multi-sport lady.
The mountain man or mountain woman, which would be PC. Cricket World Cup, we can't avoid it, so it is definitely happening. Tomorrow night will be the big open. What can we expect there?
Yeah, so they've got, all the cricketing legends you can, expect to see. Sir Richard Hadley, Stephen Fleming, Brendan McCullum. They've also got lots of music going on. I know they've got Shapeshifter. Hayley Westerner will be there. There's going to be apparently a huge game of backyard cricket going on. I mean, anything like that, you're going to have, kids throwing around the tennis ball and, find any tree in Hagley Park that you can use as a set of wickets. Huge firework display and everything. So North Hagley Park tomorrow, it'll be a massive party as everyone sort of gets ready for Saturday, which is going to be even bigger with New Zealand kicking off their campaign against Sri Lanka.
Funny question to ask, even if you don't really like cricket, isn't it an experience that you should experience? Oh,
definitely. I know a lot of people have put off it because it's a whole day thing. I mean, if a game kicks off at 11 o'clock in the morning and you're sitting there until 7, 8 o'clock at night sometimes. So a lot of people find it hard to fathom, like, how can someone watch this for so long? But I think this is one of those events, come World Cup time, everyone, in New Zealand, that even those people that aren't big into cricket, they can sort of, they'll be able to get behind it and
appreciate
and cheer
it.
on the team. Yeah, and it's a lot different when it's in your own backyard as well. So I think that is the really cool part about it.
Nice play on word there, the old backyard. Rugby though, if you're looking for a short, intense time of great sport.
Yeah, or historically, the Crusaders always get reasonably good crowds down there, and everyone in front of the TV on a Friday night to cheer on the team. So they start not tomorrow, Friday night. Historically slow starters, and they haven't had a great pre-season build-up. Lost Willie Hines in their first pre-season game. 3 pre-season games, 3 pre-season losses. But Melbourne at home first up. You'd like to think they'll get a win to start their campaign. Although even if they don't start well, they're normally pretty good at making up for it through the middle and later parts of the season anyway. So you should expect to see them there come playoff time, I'd expect.
And who do you think is going to be the highlight of the season, do you think? For the Crusaders? Anyone that stand out for you?
I think it's a lot of guys have a lot to prove this year with it being World Cup year. So
it's auditioning time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Standing out.
I think Matt Todd.
He's
got a lot to prove.
Yeah.
Missed out on the All Blacks in the last rugby championship and the Northern Hemisphere tour, so I think he's going to be out there to prove it because I think he should be the second choice at number 7 for the All Blacks.
Good catch up with you, Gordon. Enjoy this. You're in heaven this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow, it's very fashionable. We have Anne Stone in and Runway Models. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.